And we're back. 4 Downs Coach D Radio Show. The sounds of LL Cool J. Hey Justin, what year was that song came out? You remember? He's a hip hop savant, by the way.
Well, now see, you're trying to test me on the spot, which is ice cold per usual.
Yeah.
86.
86. 86. And what was going on in 1986?
I was 14. I had no clue.
Coach
What was
Stewart?
going on in 86? I was a freshman in high school.
My God, 86. Where was I at? I think I was in middle school in 86.
Oh, that goes to show you how I feel then.
Were you born in 86?
I was actually 2 years old in 86.
Well, dang, I feel old. I was in the United States Army.
And there's the story. 2 years old.
2 years old.
What about your guest?
Well, I'm not even going to ask him that. He was nowhere near. But you're locked in 4Downs Coach D Radio Show here live at the beautiful Hilton Garden Inn here in the big town of Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. And my next guest is Mr. Jamauri Baker of the Kipp Pride Panthers. How you doing this morning, sir?
Doing good.
You're doing great. Good. Glad to have you once again. It's been a while since we actually been on the show. And I just let's recap this thing. You guys, it's not the year you guys wanted. You wanted to be playing this time this year. This time of the year. The overall assessment of your football season. What can you say about it?
I could say that we came out like sluggish in the first half of each game, but came out in the second half as a whole different team. We just had to fight back every game. It was we'll come up short every time.
But I can also say too, you guys played probably some of the wackiest games that I've seen. Every game I've been to when you guys have played, it has been phenomenal. Let's go back to Washington County, the Washington County game. Mm-hmm. If you don't have 7 turnovers in that game, you guys probably pull that game out. Mm-hmm. Then we can go to Southeast. You guys are down 2 scores with a minute and a half left, and you orchestrate a drive. And matter of fact, hit with good friend Chris Ward over there for the touchdown, and then recover the onside kick. And you guys are driving down the field. Kind of throw got away from you through the interception. Mm-hmm. Nevertheless, then you guys played Weldon in the craziest game in the rain. We were under the cookout tent, under the family reunion cookout tent.
I wasn't.
He was.
I was standing out there.
Yeah, he was. Justin was. It was in the monsoon walking.
Boat optional.
Yeah, and that game right there, you almost single-handedly brought the team back. And that's no discredit to your teammates, but and then you went to Northwest, went to Rocky Mount Prep, put on a show, played Northwest in the rain. Really didn't need you that much because you guys were just pounding it with
Jaden Garner.
Yes, with Jaden Garner. So just overall and defensively, as you know, that good man over there, Justin Hayes, did a video about you.
Oh yeah.
Against when you took the quarterback.
Sadez Norman.
Sadez Norman. You took him for a ride from here all the way to Conway with that hit. So just overall, personal, just take the team side out of it. Mm-hmm. Did you meet the personal goals that you wanted to meet?
Yes, I was trying to. I came in this season wanting to have 1,000 yards passing, and I got that goal.
Well, and also rushing too. You were one of the top rushers in the conference as well.
Oh yes, sir.
And defensively, you're probably top 4 or 5 best defensive players in the area. And what were some of your defensive goals as well?
I just wanted to be like top 3 on the team in tackling, in which I did. Yeah.
You're being modest right now. He's trying to hold back. He's trying to hold back the excitement he has right now. So, and also too, let me ask you this: playing for Coach Momo, he's been your coach since middle school, and he had put a record out there early in the season, the winning record that he's had since you was at quarterback. And so, what is it like playing all your years under Coach Momo?
It's very good because we had a chemistry to where if I seen something on the field, with no hesitation, I could like make an audible or.
And also too with that, I don't know. Sometimes the play didn't work out right. Mm-hmm. You are one of probably the best improvisers in any position in the Roanoke Valley because a lot of times the play maybe broke down. You didn't see the read that you wanted, and you would come out, and that's what some of those highlight plays come out. And for the people that don't know, you go to Instagram And you can go on my page, you can go on Justin Hayes' page, you can go on Jamauri's page, and you're going to see some crazy plays. But the one play that stands out to me, the Weldon play. You know, when you remember when KJ Bonner was coming off and you threw him like a what's the dog name? Raggedy Ann. What's that dog name right there?
I just tell you, it wasn't normal.
Yeah,
Bonner's a big kid.
Yeah,
and he was moved about.
Yes, he
let's
was.
say it like that.
Yeah, and you came down that sideline, and I will tell you this, and let's be honest, if you guys probably played on a dry field, I think you guys would have pulled that win out. And Coach Stewart said that himself. Coach Stewart had said that on a dry field, I think you matched up. You guys you were a matchup problem. You would have been a matchup problem. So you just think of some of the different outcomes due to the weather or whatnot. So just want to see if these guys have anything questions for you.
Yeah, on a dry track, you guys played in a lot of muddy games, and I think that it took away, especially that night that you guys played Weldon. Weldon was a muddy team. They were just going to be nasty and try to beat you up. And I think the weather and the field conditions played into their favor and not into your favor because you guys had a lot of speed. I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked Hendrick Smith a little while ago. When it's all over, when you walk across the stage, what lessons will you take from football and athletics with you after high school?
I take my work ethic, and like how I work in the weight room and just stay determined, and I'm gonna take that into like any career goals or jobs that I want to do later on in life.
Champ, let me ask you this. I attended a lot of your practices this year. They were live and loud and as pad popping as any in the Valley. You played both ways, and a lot of guys do, but not a lot of guys play under center and strong safety. Your workload was dialed up every Friday night.
Yes, sir.
How did you care for your body during the week? Did you have to pace yourself, limit reps just to stay fresh?
Yeah, so in practice, if I'm feeling like a little sluggish, I would tell coach to like sit me out so I can give my top performance in the games on Friday.
And also too, let the people know what are some of your plans once you walk across the stage.
I'm trying to play collegiate football.
And let the people know some of the schools that's looking at you right now.
I got Wesleyan, Shawan, Howard University, FMU. The Air Force is interested. Winston-Salem State. Yeah, I think that's it.
And if you could narrow it down, if you had to pick one right now, just right here, who would you pick? You don't want to put it out there?
Nah.
You don't even know?
Nah, I'm not sure.
You don't know. You're being modest.
Coach, I'd be willing to go on record and say he's probably going to have a few more suitors after his appearance in the Legacy Bowl at the end of December. He'll be squaring off with some high-profile D1 commits, and I'm excited about his prospects there. I hope you do well.
And also too for the people out there, that's the 2018 Legacy Bowl that will be played in Virginia, North Carolina versus Virginia and Maryland. It is big time, and if you can go on Instagram, Facebook, follow I-64 Sports, and you're gonna see some of these commits out here. University of Virginia commit, and some other commits, and the head coach for the North Carolina team is guess who? Coach George Privet of the Northampton County Jags will be the head coach of the North Carolina team. And the head coach for the Virginia squad is Philip Sims, former quarterback of Alabama. He will be the head coach of there. So that's going to be epic. And guess what? Guess who's going to be there? He's going to be there. I'm going to be there. Because there's going to be a Rising Stars game and a Futures game. And I know a certain young man is going to be playing in that game.
I thought you might.
Yeah, my son will be playing in the Rising Stars game. So I'll be there. It's going to be cold. It's going to be very cold. Are you ready for that kind of cold weather that we're going to be out there in?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
You sure? We're going to be on the water. It's a different you know, I know you like to go outside and stuff. So are you ready for that type of cold weather?
Oh, yes, sir.
So, but nevertheless, do you know why you're here?
No, sir.
You got a feeling?
I think I received an award.
I don't know. Do you think you deserve an award?
Oh, yeah.
So once again, I want to say thank you for everything. I know, personal level, but just as a football player. The amazing things that you were able to do, and I say this, I throw records out of the window because, and this is the conversation that we've had on this show and off the air. If you take Jamauri Baker and you put him on this team or that team, what impact does that team have? And we stated this: if Jamauri Baker was on Northampton will be playing for a state title next week. If Jamauri Baker is at Roanoke Rapids probably would still be playing. Not only because of the offensive side of the ball, but defensive side of the ball, because you are a leader on the defensive side of the ball as well. One of the hardest hitting guys we've seen. Next to Mr. Producer, I think kind of 1A1 on that. But overall, just the impact that you had in these games is astounding. And it's been a pleasure. It's been like amazing watching it. You know, I've talked you up. I've talked all these kids up. Mm-hmm. But you know, you were the cream of the crop, as they say. And I think great things are coming your way in the next couple of years. Matter of fact, in next fall, I think great things are coming your way next fall. So I wanted to present to you the first ever 4 Downs with Coach D Gridiron MVP Award. You are the MVP of the Roanoke Valley area. And this is a little something just from me to you to let you know, look, me personally, I think you're the best player in the Roanoke Valley. And I wish that we could have had a chance to see you in the playoffs to see what kind of magic you could possibly make. Mm-hmm. You know, and I thought, like I said, records, you could throw records out of the window with this. And, you know, people say, you know, Northampton was the best team or this or that. But to me, I do the eye test. Mm-hmm. And I see what the difference you can make, you made for your team. And I commend you and I congratulate you, and I look forward to seeing your basketball season. Mm-hmm. But I also too look forward to maybe taking a trip down the road to Chawan, because there's a guy over there that played at Chawan right there. That, you know, and then maybe you can go down. You go to Chawan, but I know we'll be there. So, you know, but wherever you go, I just want you to know, look, you're commended. And I think for this year, the 2018 football season, you were the best. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And right there, what's your, you know, you want to wrap up this season. You're going to wrap up football season. What can you say now?
I just want to thank y'all guys for being out there and supporting me.
And I gotta say this. For the people that don't know, we're actually family. We're family. And it means a lot, you know, when you see somebody excel well and he does well in school. He's not out here in the streets trying to do anything crazy. He does what he has to do. He goes home. He does it. This is what it's about. Like when I talked about Mr. Podruski, Hendrick Smith, this is what it's about. This is why we stay on our kids to excel, be great, strive for greatness. Because there's a lot of other things out here in the world that distract us, but you don't let that distract you. None of these kids do that's on this show, and I commend you. I really do. I commend you. And I just want to say thank you once again for coming on the show. Glad you're able to come out here. I know you're going to watch little brother play at Kipp. Little brother play basketball at Kipp, so you're going over to the Kipp to check him out. And like I said, once again, the Gridiron MVP trophy goes to Jamauri Baker of the Kipp Pride Panthers.